Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. And today I'm going to be talking about the different kind of guys you can get here in Anchorage. I'm going to run through my Pokemon here in a minute, but first let's go through the Pokedex. Alright, let's start with Bulbasaur, and I'm going to tell you pretty much if I hatched them through eggs or evolved it with candies for the evolution stages, of course, or if I caught it. Bulbasaur, I've caught all of these, none through eggs. They appear here, but they're not very common. You'd think they'd be more common here, right? I evolved him through candies. I got him through an egg. You never see him. He'll appear, but I never see him. And Charizards appear too, but of course I never see them. The Squirtles are the most common ones. I'm able to make Blastoises and even save up Squirtle candies, so they appear quite a bit. War Turtles appear. They're very rare, but they appear. And keep in mind, I'm level 30, so I've been playing quite a bit. So this is a good rough draft of what you definitely will see. And I've been around the town here, so caught 2 of these in the wild and evolved 2 as well. So you can find Blastoise here in Anchorage. These are, somewhat common. These appear as well. Now Butterfrees are very common. Well, they're not very common, but for a rare, they appear a good amount of times. Usually in like the side of forests or woods or something, so I'm not really able to catch them all the time while I'm driving. And this new radar is still a little tricky. I know how to use it, but doesn't really work the best if you're like in a neighborhood and then there's a highway next to you and also forest. You don't know exactly which way to go. So they appear, but not, they're kind of hard to find. The Weedles, common. Kakunas, they appear. Beedrills appear. I caught one and a evolved one as well. The Pidgeys are common, 500 seen. Pidgeotos are common as well, they appear. And Pidgeots appear as well too. Ratatats are common. Usually under the lures, they appear quite a bit there, or in populated spots. Raticate is common. Sparrow is a pretty decent common. He appears. I ignore him sometimes. That's why I don't have that many seen. But he appears. Pharaoh. Ekans doesn't appear at all. I think I've caught both of those through an egg. Pikachu appears, but not that much. I've caught 2 of these through an egg. Sandshrew, I've gotten all of these through an egg, and I haven't never seen him here at all. I got him through an evolution with candies. These are pretty common. Same with these. These appear somewhat of the time, most of the time. I don't really go after them because kind of waste your Pokeballs, and it's not worth it for me anymore. Caught one of these, or 2 of these in the wild, and evolved one myself. These are decent around. Same with these, they appear. I'll usually catch these too. Actually, I won't just let them go. Found one of these in the wild and I evolved one myself. Clefairies, if you're ever here in Anchorage, or if you are here in Anchorage downtown, is the best place to get these. They just appear. They're just all over the place. If you spend a day there, you'll get a good amount. So that's where I caught most of those. 40, or was it 33 or 35? Okay. I have caught 2 of these in the wild, and I have an evolved one myself. So, yeah, you can find them here. I've caught 1 here under a lure, and I've hatched the other 2 out of the eggs. These appear. It seems like I should have more. I know it's not glitch or anything like that, but I think I just see them on the radar more. I just don't pursue them as much as I think I do. I haven't seen these in the wild. I evolved this one with candy. These are common, just like everywhere else. And these are, decently common too. I think a lot of times I skip out because they kind of are tough to catch a lot of times, even with, good hits. Even those, I think that doesn't even matter anymore if you get good, great, excellent, just XP. But they appear. Oddish, they appear good amount. It's not hard to find if you want a Vileplume. Just kind of have to go hunt them. Glooms appear as well. I evolved this Vileplume with candies. I haven't seen any on the radar. Paras are common, and parasites are actually, you could find them if you want here. These ones are somewhat rare. They don't really appear too much. I think I got most of them through eggs. And actually, these ones appear, and I evolved a couple, and I've caught a couple in the wild. These ones don't appear here at all, ever. I hatched all of them through eggs, and that's about it. And then I got the candies through the eggs to evolve into this one. Meowths appear pretty good. I think like good 25% of those are through eggs, so he's not that common. I evolved both of these through candies. And I got a lot of these through eggs. You can find them here, and they're here, so it's not hard to find them. Golducks appear too. They're pretty common. I've evolved probably 4 of them and caught the other one, and then the other one ran away. These are pretty rare. You don't see them too often. And actually I've caught 2 of these here, so they do appear. Primate. These appear here too, very rare, and they like to run. The others I've caught through the eggs pretty much. And I got the candies through the eggs to get RK9. And I haven't seen any in the wild. He appears a pretty good amount of the time. Not that much, but yeah, he comes around. I wonder what that is that just appeared. It's probably Drowsy. Let's go take a look real quick. Yeah, look at that, Drowsy. Alright, let's get back to where we were. I think I caught 2 of these in the wild and evolved 2 myself. And I evolved this through candies. I haven't seen any in the wild here. I'm pretty sure I've got these through eggs as well. Very rare here. These come around, but they're pretty rare and hard to find. I really want to get more. And these appear. They're hard to find when they appear on the radar, but they appear once in a while. These are pretty common. They put up a fight, but they're common here. And these appear too, as you can see. I evolved probably half of those and caught the rest in the wild. I caught one of these in the wild, and I evolved one with candies. I got probably about 7 of those in eggs, and the rest I caught in the wild. And the ones that I got with the eggs, I used to evolve him. I haven't seen him in the wild. Here. He appears once in a while, but not too common. I wish he was one of the guys that were more common, but that's okay. And same with him. I think I found one in the wild and evolved him. I caught 2 of these in the wild, and the rest were through eggs. So they're pretty rare. And this was through candy evolution. These guys are pretty rare here too. They appear, but not that much. I think I caught 6 through the egg, or through in the wild, and 1 in the egg. And these guys are appearing more after the update. I don't know what's up with that, but that's cool. They're not that common, but they appear. I've got a lot because I actually chased these guys down. And I evolved both of these through candies. These guys are very rare. I've gotten both of them through an egg. Or not both, but all 4 through the egg. And this one was evolved through candies. The seal, they're somewhat common, but there's not that many really here. Well, actually, that's not true. They're pretty common. I just don't catch that many, because I've already gotten like 6 Dugons. I got rid of a few, but these appear under lures. These are pretty rare. Not easy to find here. These are pretty common. You can get a lot of these if you want. To get a cloister, I got 13 of those. I've caught a couple in the wild, so you can find them here. Now Ghastlies, now there's a lot of those. They're everywhere. They like to run, but they're here. They're not impossible to catch. Um, and a Haunter is pretty good. You can find a lot of him. I'm starting to skip out on him now because I've got high level ones, and he's kind of annoying to catch. He can suck up a lot of your Pokeballs, Ultra Balls, and I don't really want to use or Great Balls. I don't really want to use my Ultra Balls. So, but he's here. Gengars appear too. One ran from me. I evolved half of those and probably caught the other half in the wild. He appears here. He's rare, but he appears. Drowsy is the most common thing you will see in Alaska. 1990 scene and 1645 caught. I mean, it's cool. I guess it could help me level up, but dang, they're starting to get a lot of stoners here, I guess. All right, and he appears quite often too. Pretty much most all of those are through evolutions candies. He appears here quite a bit. You can find good Krabbies, and Kinglers appear. Most of these are through evolutions. I believe most of these I've only caught one, and the rest are through eggs. He's rare here. He appears. I can't find him. I seem to keep going in the wrong direction. It sucks, but I'll get it soon. He appears, but he's pretty rare. He's pretty rare too. I hunt these down, and they appear, but they're not that common. I got this guy through an egg. These guys are pretty rare. I was pretty lucky. It appeared on my radar. We hunted it down, and we found it before it despawned, so it was good. Coughings are they appear. They're not so rare. I don't go pursuing them. I'd have a lot more if I did. I have nothing against them. I just I have a wheezing here. I've caught one in the wild and evolved one myself. And he's pretty rare. He'll appear, but he's not too often. I caught this guy under 2 lures, so I've never seen him otherwise. Both of these are through the eggs. These guys are somewhat common here, Horsies. And also Cedra's caught one pretty much out down the street from my house today. These are not that common. They don't appear too much. It seems like the Seekings appear more than the Goldines. I'm starting to ignore these things now because, for one, they run away after I throw 4 Ultra Balls, and then, or not Ultra, but Great Balls, and also they just keep sucking up your balls. Sounds pretty funny, but yeah, I'm done with the Seeking there. And the Staryu, it appears, but not too often. I've never seen this. I evolved both of mine through candies. Alright, if you go downtown, there's a certain spot down there that these will spawn every 2 hours or something like that. I haven't just sat there. I waited and I caught a couple there. I'm pretty sure they keep appearing. Somebody told me, yeah, that's what it does every single day. So if you want to Scyther, go downtown here. Jinx appear quite a bit. I ignore them a lot. As you can see, they run away, and so I just completely ignore them now. These appear quite a bit as well. I just can never find them. They're always on my radar. Half the time, I just can never pinpoint exactly where they're at or find them. But you can definitely get Electabuzz. Magikarp, pretty common. You can find those, hard, but you can get them. I got a lot through eggs as well. Lapras appear. They're rare, but if you get, if you're moving around town, you probably will find one. I just keep getting, good timing, I guess. So I have 6, caught all of them, and they are dang good, all of them, and I love her. Eevee is pretty common. You can get a good amount of them. I think half of those are through eggs, pretty much. Well, not eggs. Probably maybe 6. So that's 10Ks. Yeah. I found one of these in the mall, but the other one, ran away. Well, yeah, I found it in the mall, ran away, and he evolved one through an Eevee. This was evolved through an Eevee. Same with this one. I found this one using incense, as a matter of fact, and I've seen it on the map probably like 2 times. I can just never find it. These appear once in a while. You can find some here. And these are pretty rare. Yeah, I've only seen one and caught one, and that was I caught it in the wild. I found 2 of these, caught both of them as well. So you can find a Kabutops if you're lucky. Snorlax, there's a good amount of Snorlax here. 1900 one ran away from me. That was a pretty sad one. And 7 seen, 6 caught. So I mean, you can find these. I haven't gotten any through eggs, so those are all straight just caught. I'm pretty sure I got most of those downtown and by my house. And this was downtown Anchorage. If you want a Dragonite, go hang out there at night on the weekend. You'll find one. I found mine around 3 a.m. over by Snow City, if you know where that's at. So there's all my guys. Dang, that thing is still there, right? You want to be caught or something? Come on. No? Jeez. If he breaks out, I'm just gonna leave. Alright, there he goes. He's waiting for me. Okay. Alright. Go see the professor. Sorry. Alright, now let me show you the CP here. This, not the 2000, I made that one. I caught this one with this CP. I was level like 26. Same with this one. And I was like level 20 for this. And I caught him, this one in the wild, I do believe. So yeah, I mean, there's good guys here. There's dang good guys here. Let me show you the Laprases real fast. Let's check out the Gengars, look. And I made a new Gengar, guys. I haven't even told you, huh? Where is that thing at? It's 1000. There it is. Perfect IVs almost. It just loves a bunch of waves. So I'm gonna have to give that a try and see how good he really is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Gengars. So damn, that's a lot. The Hypnos are just so damn common. They're the Laprases. Let's take a look at them. Oh no, somebody beat Ice Queen out of the gym. Dang, I need to heal her up. So, pretty cool. They appear, you know, frequently. You're gonna get a Blizzard or an Ice Beam. Blizzard or Ice Beam. And I think personally they're both good. Blizzard's so tank, but whatever, Ice Beam works for me too. And then the Dragonite, thank gosh, that's so awesome. Extra large. So anyways, I hope you guys liked that video. That's the Pokédex. This is a long video. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're just if you ever come here, now you know what you're going to possibly get here in Alaska. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.